Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Peachy and this is Plant and Style. So for today's video, I thought I'd give you guys a walkthrough update of the greenhouse since it's been a while since I've given you an update, and I'm really sorry guys. I know as soon as I said I was gonna make 2 to 3 videos a week, stuff just started happening right and left. So we've been battling cough and colds, the entire family. Unfortunately, for the past month, we got it one at a time. So I had to take care of pretty much everyone. So it took a little longer for me to actually be free again. But I think we're all fully recovered now. So hopefully we're gonna be back in our regular programming. This greenhouse has been my sanctuary since being sick, so I spent a lot of time here. I was still taking care of my plants, but at the same time I'm in like a prop box, you know what I mean? I'm rehabbing myself, which is good. Sometimes we need it, you know. So anyhow, without further ado, let's get started. So here is a quick pan so you can have an overview of how things are displayed at the moment, what kind of plants are where at the moment, because trust me, it changes pretty much every day because things are growing, you know. Sometimes you have to redirect your plants and put them in a better position, better spot, just so it can expand beautifully and it does not get any damages whatsoever. So yeah, there's a lot going on, I know. So this is my Hoya wall right there, a few begonias, more Hoyas. So I am currently working on attaching misting system right there because it's getting hot in here. Summer is here basically, and it needs it. I do it at least twice a day manually, and we're gonna be going on a trip very soon, and I really want to secure that first before we do, so that my plants won't just get cooked in here. So I keep my windows and door open for the rest of the day, basically starting at like 9 in the morning until like 4 or 5. Right now it's about 4 o'clock, and that's when it starts to cool down. So right now it's 74 degrees Fahrenheit, and I have just recently misted. That's why it's looking like it's 94% in humidity in here, but that's usually not the case. It actually ranges between 30 to like 94, like that. So anyhow, so things are growing here. My Anthurium seedlings are all in there, and I have already repotted them into their own little tiny pots so that they can be easily be sold somehow, because I cannot keep them all, obviously. My mandula, check this out. It's sizing up. It's finally getting to a point wherein it's really looking like monstera, and really nice variegated monstera, you know what I mean? So cool. So I have a lot of cuttings in there, vining, and then I have, these are my prop boxes, and I have different, you know, plants that are acclimating or rehabbing, or cuttings that I'm propping to sell eventually. And yeah, it's looking really vibrant in here with all the Anthurium emergence. Oh my goodness, they're finally getting used to the heat and just the fluctuations of things in here. And oh my god, I wanted to show you this. I just moved this here because it is looking so gorge, right? And this was a reverted philodendron Xanadu, and look at this new leaf. It is coming back. Wow, look at that. This is actually the best it's ever looked. And oh my goodness, I am here for it. Definitely such a pop of color in that field of greens. This is red crystal right there. Look at those pink veins. And then that right there is an emergent of Anthurium Carla Lux. That's my Carla Lux. And few more emergents right there. Rehab Anthuriums are definitely, they're coming back and they're looking better than ever. Check out this birthday gift from my friend Kath. Oh my goodness. So it's also sizing up, and look at this beautiful, this is the variegated Mykin Aurea, I believe. And this is another gift from Lena of Green Punches. So generous. This is our friendship plant. And check out this. I recently propagated this one. This is my Hoya Yin Yang Tiensis. I propagated it to sell some props, and oh my god, look. It branched out and now it's like doubled in size basically. So now this is my mother plant and it's looking so aesthetic. Look at that. The new leaves are pink, blush pink, and the colors vary from minty green to like cream as it matures, and it darkens actually. My Jasminka, this is a Polynora Jasminka, is now throwing 2 growth points right there. It is amazing. Jita Silver, Hoya Jita Silver is a fast grower. Look at that. Oh my gosh, it is just on fire. On fire. Anyway, I propagated my Goldie Eye. This is the top cutting because it reverted. This is the elbow version, but I'm seeing some nice, we have hope because we have like 3 cuttings. I believe this is the bottom cut and this is the one with potential, because the eye of the node is aligned with a striping, you know, if you know variegation. Anyhow, my Changdao Silver is serving. OMG, look at that. Check that out. Look at those many nodes. And it's since trellising it, and this is one thing why you have to trellis your Hoyas, guys, because sometimes it will just throw growth point on each node. So this is gonna be a tree, a bushy tree in no time. And oh my gosh, another thing is also throwing a peduncle. It's budding up. I am here for it. I'm excited. There's another one over there. Oh my god, I was gonna propagate this one as well, but I can't. With all that movement, you just can't. You cannot disturb her. She is just so happy right now. And my Hoya Lee Prism is also awake. Look at those new leaf, bright red margin. Wow. And this trellis, thank you Cyril, is from Cyril. He actually handmade this, and they're very unique. No 2 things are the same. So cool. If you guys wanna have your own, do DM him in his channel. I mean, on Instagram, I mean. So this is such a cutie. This is a newly acquired Hoya. This is the Rhiannon. I just thought it's like a lily pad. Ooh, one more thing. My caramel marble is fully acclimated in this greenhouse. And look at that. So the leaf before that is wonky as AF right there. And look, we have a nice tip right there. And it means that another leaf will emerge soon, right? And right there, oh my God, the new leaf is going to be bigger than that, supposedly. But yeah, that is amazing. My Monstera Bromax flame is finally fenestrated fully. As you can see, OMG, we have achieved it, guys. This one started as a very tiny tissue culture, tiny little baby, and it took nearly 3 years, I believe, to get to this point. But that was because I misunderstood. I think I was doing it all wrong. So this plant actually needs a lot of light, like a lot of light. And that's when it started growing for me faster than even under a grow light before. It was not strong enough. So yeah, nothing beats natural sunlight, right? And then my Syngonium chia pens is also back with beautiful sectoral variegation. Look at that. This plant reverted, right? And this is the top cutting that I kept, and yeah, it is now beautiful as ever. It's the most beautiful that it's ever been, really. And it actually needs more moss right there, so we're gonna take care of that. And check out my multiflora, Fallopian multiflora. Oh my gosh, this came from a small cutting, and now it is so variegated though. And as you can see, some of the leaves are melting already, and that's because I might have forgotten to water it, because they do like their water. Although it is in pond, and it likes pond, and actually also aphids like it too. So I'm currently seeing some aphids. Yeah, but anyhow, I don't think they're everywhere yet, so I think it's under control. And another update on this Philodendron Spiritus Sancti. Check this out. We have a bloom. I cannot believe this is my first ever, this is my first ever philodendron bloom, considering this one also came from like a really tiny rehab. Wow, this is, wait, which one is it? Yeah, this is the most current leaf right here, and as you can see, it's not even fully hardened just yet, but the bloom is coming from here as well. Oh my God, such a gorgeous philodendron. I think one of my favorites. And another one is this is my massive Philodendron gloriosum zebra, supposedly, but I feel like they're all the same. I think it just depends on the lighting and condition that you give it, because this one so dark. I feel like the more light you give this plant is the darker it gets. And this is still expanding, so that's why it looks light green like that. It's its newest leaf, and it's going to get darker as it matures, you know. And speaking of mature, check this out. I got this as a Bursigiana aurea, but supposedly small form, right? And there's nothing small about that leaf. Oh my God, look at the leaf before it compared to my hand. Unbelievable. This is now bigger than my thigh constellation, who, by the way, is struggling at the minute, so I think I'm gonna chop it pretty soon because it's done nothing for me so far, and I've given it everything. So I think the only thing that I haven't done is propagate it, because I feel like I'm babying it too much. So I'm gonna chop it off and see what it says. So yeah, and we have compacta is bursting with blooms, mostly on the tip too, which is so weird and gorgeous. Look at that, there's more over there, and those new branches over there. Oh, I forgot to show you my Platycerium alcicorn. The top is a bit yellowing, and maybe, yeah, that's probably gonna drop, but that's okay. I'm like kind of holding on to it because I like the look. I like all those fronds. And look at that, that's new. It's fully acclimated also. It's forming a new shield, and that's new as well. And there's new growth right here also. Wow, I cannot believe I am able to grow this one. Yeah, so that is just the beginning of future Platycerium. I'm still, yeah, I actually, speaking of Platycerium, I've tried and got myself a baby one right here. Really tiny baby, and just to try it out and see if I can grow it from teeny tiny baby like that. So I think this is the Wanda, and that one is a hybrid, Willinkii hybrid with Vicha, I believe. I'm not quite sure. And what else is going on here? Ooh, my Biliaceae is given this beautiful, nicely balanced variegation right here. This is the newest leaf, and we have another one that's looking more promising as well. Yeah, it is doing so good. I am so proud of this plant. This is from a tissue culture, really tiny like this. And yeah, I am impressed at how well this one has adapted into this environment. Yeah, I'm here for it. Then we have this is Campharia pulchra, I believe, which is like a peacock, beautiful, vibrant colors. Oh my gosh, it's a variegated Campharia, and it's got some nice pink, orange, all that shebang. Look at that. So pretty. Oh my gosh, yes, I'm so excited about that. My Homalomina. So the mother plant is a little bit wonky and reverting, but oh, never mind. Look at the new leaf that is about to come. Has some nice pink colors in it, but it has grown so many pops. So many. I think there's like 6 or 7 pops in there that I can actually divide and offer to you guys. So I have just been propagating, so yeah. And then the Hoyas, if you want to see the whole tour in details, I have a 2-hour Hoya movie for you guys. If you haven't seen it yet, please do check it out, because yeah, that was a lot of work. And then chaos, lots of chaos going on in here, but good chaos, because we have some very happy begonias, and you can see that by their flowers. One on top right there was a freebie. I forgot what it's called. But it is so easy so far. And oh my goodness, it likes it in here, I guess. It just from a small cutting, and now it's blooming, and it's very, very thirsty. It's in self-watering, so now it's empty. That was filled this morning, so now it's empty, and that's how much water it needs. Yeah, it's turning into a whole plant tour. here's a quick update on the living room plants, and a lot has changed as well. For example is right here. Let's start over here for a change. This is my Anthurium Lingeri, and as you can see, we have reached the inflorescence stage, but this is supposed to be like super spirally corkscrew type of inflow, but I guess not for this one. I wonder if it's a condition thing, but either way, I was able to collect some pollen. I did not pollinate it because it's its first inflow, and I don't want to risk this beautiful foliage for unsuccessful pollination, and my Anthurium is doing great as well. It's been blooming nonstop, and I actually tried to hybridize my Anthurium pterodactyl variegata with Anthurium, and this is the inflow that I did it to. I'm not sure if it took, but this one pollinated itself, or I think the fruit flies pollinated it, because now I can see a little bit of infructescence happening, which is like the berries forming right at the very tip. Right there. So I'm not sure if that's gonna push through, but it's interesting regardless. This is its newest leaf, and it might need some fertilizer or something, because yeah, it's a little bit limp. And then we have my elbow has officially hit the ceiling, so it is definitely due for a chop, which I will be needing my husband's help. And for the meantime, it is just kissing the ceiling basically. And then we have here, this is my Ceratostema rowii, who is acclimated well in that spot, and I'm so happy about that. It is in pon, believe it or not. I was able to grow it in pon somehow. It took to my environment, not as fast. I waited like a year. I had it in my cabinet for like a year before I had the guts to actually move it out here, because I don't know how to propagate it, to be honest. So I'm like, if I kill this, that's it kind of situation. So I was more overprotective of it, if anything. Okay, down here is now constantly blooming my Carnosa Freckles Flash that you just have seen its first bloom recently on my video, but this time now it has 3 more blooms. I've already propagated this one as well, so I have some cuttings that are cooking right there. It is gorgeous. Oh my goodness, look at that. Unbelievably beautiful pink blooms and very splashy foliage. Incredible. My Carla Blackier is coming back from the brink of death basically. So yeah, it recently suffered from, I did successfully pollinated its early bloom, but the seeds just rotted for me, so it was a major fail on my behalf. But this is its newest leaf since then, and it looks to me like it's coming up with another one. So right now I am rehabbing it into a better condition before I do anything to it, because I also waited for pollen from its recent bloom, and it didn't even had the energy to produce pollen for me. Either that or I missed it. I don't know, but yeah. And then, oh, this is like the most beautiful update, you guys. This is my Anthurium Circus Peanuts cross with Papillilaminum cross with Red Crystal that was done by Buzz Plants, and I got it as a very small seedling. I think one of the new releases that they had at Rooted Rarities, I believe. And it definitely sized up really like massively, because the leaf before it is elongated even. It's not even round as this one, but when it was a seedling, my first leaf was like this, round, pillowy, and definitely has the circus peanut texture. And this is also bright red as an emergent. Such an amazing hybrid. I am so happy, and it's fully acclimated in this spot outside of the cabinet. Oh my god, I am super impressed. And then we have, this is a pure papillonaminum right there, and it's also rehabbing. I recently chopped its older leaves because it suffered from spider mites, but I think now it's happy. It also has its inflow up there. And this is a Rondo No ID that I got from Rooted Rarities for very cheap. Not sure what it is, but I like what I'm seeing so far. It's got very bright veins, but it fades on the very end, and then sharp daggery shape and dark, very dark velvety foliage. So this is its emergent. Yeah, so I kind of like my no ID. It makes it a little more interesting, kind of guess what's in it as it grows, you know. This is my red crystal from NSE that I grew from seeds. So this is the one I saved out of like 14 seeds that I grew, and this is, I think, the best one out of them because it's round, it's dark, and it's really red, and it's also bumpy. I really love it. I really enjoy that, and I'm so proud because I grew that from seed. This is a hybrid made by Erin Marquette, and we did a collab with this. This is Silver Blush cross with Green Mamba, and this one acclimated so well, and it actually has multiple pops already. And yeah, it did not lose a beat. Like, it wasn't imported at all, so it just now just growing there just on the living room situation, and it loves it. My trailing Hoyas, so I have moved back my Hoya Qinghangensis large form over here because it was getting too bleachy in the greenhouse. So yeah, I decided to bring it back in here because I really like the dark, round, bigger leaves that it has. So I think it's gonna look better in here. And of course, my Bella is still blooming. These blooms stay on for a long time. It's finally dropping, but it's been blooming for, I don't know, like 2 to 3 weeks now, and there are still a lot that's about to pop. So yeah, it's really magical. Like, you can go under here and just, isn't that so whimsical? I love that. I love that we have achieved that in our living room. And also, I rarely get to show you guys my Dischidia rustifolia variegata million hearts, and it's still here, and it's just super chill. I have tried to trellis up the ones that are too long because this is my daughter's bookshelf right there, so I didn't want it to for her to grab it or anything. Anyhow, that's it for the living room updates. And I forgot that in the living room I have this fabric or cabinet. I still have it, and it is housing my most of my Alocasias. And I'm sorry if it's really loud right now, just really quickly. So this is the most recent Alocasia purchase that you saw from the video, from my recent video. And as you can see, it's starting to melt, which is what alocasias do when they're trying to acclimate. Only had one leaf, unfortunately, so that makes it the older leaf. And the newest leaf that it put out is completely green, of course. And that just tells you how unstable alocasia can be. I'm seeing no sign of variegation at all on this leaf. So we're gonna have to wait for the next few leaves, and hopefully it's not going to revert on us, because that would be so bad. This is my forgetii dark form. As you can see, it's very dark. I actually propagated the butt cut. I chopped it because I've been having a hard time growing this one, and I moved it out of pond also. I moved it into Coco Core Perlite for now, just because I really want more than one leaf. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's a very dark forgetii that is also very bumpy, and yeah, it's one of my favorites, so I'm trying to grow it well, hopefully. Alocasia Saryan is now sizing up. This came back from rehab, so now it's going to rehab again because I'm about to take it out of the cabinet, but I'm waiting for this to fully harden. So yeah, I think I'm gonna try to transition this into the living room. So we'll see. And then this was a rehab gift, and as you can see, it's really dark. This is red crystal crossed with dark block, I believe, something like that, but absolutely bumpy. Look at that. And there are actually multiple heads here, so there are like I think 2 or 3 heads. So I got this as a teeny tiny seedling like this, and oh my gosh, it is so dark. And look at that, look at the veining on this leaf. It is amazing. So I'm like babying it right now, and yeah, it seems to like this cabinet or the cabinet condition. So it had a hard time truly as a seedling, so now it is finally looking amazing. Oh my god, I just want to show you up close how dark this is. Wow, amazing. This one is my variegated red vein dark phoenix cross with Dresslery, I believe. And there is a new leaf coming. I did propagate the bud cut because it was a little bit pricey, so I'm hoping to get some cutting back. This is a pleasant surprise right here. This I have not shown because I didn't realize that this is variegated. This is a minty variegation. I thought it was a dying leaf before, but then the leaf that came out next is this. It's got that minty variegation right there. So now I'm waiting if this is variegated as well, because I got this from Woohoo Tropicals. This is Forgetii by Bessie F by Carla Blackier. Such a crazy complex hybrid that is now also variegated. Wow. If it is, oh my god. Wow, I think we just got lucky, guys. This is Maharani Albo corm, replacement corm actually, that was generously given to me. Oh my god. Yeah, I need to water that real quick. Okay, it's watered. And then I also have all these corms that I have harvested from my Silver Dragon Aurea. So I finally repotted it, and it's now pushing out a new leaf. And that's what I'm talking about. This particular specimen is not that difficult as the rest of my Alocasia. So yeah, if you guys are interested for corms, there's that many corms available, but I'm gonna wait for it to sprout, obviously. Anyways, I have black velvet right there on the back, and it's got a new leaf also coming. I have a pink chanterelle right there in the back who probably needs water as well. Let me see. Oh yeah, but it's not fully dry, so I'm waiting for this leaf to fully unfurl, and then I'm gonna move it into its permanent substrate. I also noticed a corm already corming. Oh my god. So that is the first movement that I'm getting from this plant. I got this with these 2 new leaves, and this new leaf is coming and with a corm as well. So we might be able to get our money back faster than normal, which is great. This is my Caryoptomyces variegata. That is a friendship plant that I have with my friends Kath and Cyril. Fortunately, I have the slowest of the bunch because of the highest variegation, I believe. I mean, for sure. I haven't seen any movement at all, but at least it is no longer browning for me. So yeah, fingers crossed that it would still grow for me, because it is gorgeous. And that's it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much. If you like this video, as usual, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell down below so you'll be notified when my future video drops. Again, thank you guys so much. I appreciate every single one of you, and I hope to see you on my next video. Bye!